First off, mark the armhole, half of your armhole measurement. So what I did here was mark 9 inches, which is half of my armhole. I made the point, I made the 9 inches here and connected into a straight line. Next up is bust point. My bust point is 10 and a half. Let me do 10 and a half inches. 10 and a half inches. Also repeat the same thing here. 10 and a half, 10 and a half. Next up is hip length. The point of the hip point. So from the top to the hip, mine is 26. Repeat the same here. 26. Make a straight line. Then length of dress, I'm making my length 40. So complete length of the dress 40 inches. So now we have all the length points marked out. This is the chest point, this is the bust point, hip point and length of dress. So next up, we'll start by inserting the measurement, the circumference. So my bust circumference is 36 divided by 4. I'm using over 4 here. So when you divide 36 by 4, you have 9. So this is 9. You mark it at the bust point, 9 inches. So add an extra 1 inch for the seam allowance. So we're marking 10. Okay. This dress is a free dress, so we don't need waist measurements here. So we'll go down to the insert hip measurement. Hip measurement is 40 divided by 4 is 10. We have 10 here plus 1 inch for the seam allowance, 11. So we are marking 11 here. 11 inches. This is what we're going to cut because we need this 1 inch to sew together. Then for the end part of the dress, you can decide to just use whatever you used as your hip measurement, or you can come down a bit if you want it to be a little bit tapered, but I'm using the same measurement as my hip, so I'm going to mark 11 as well here. 11 inches. So in a nutshell, what we just did, because my camera is not really covering the whole thing at the same time, so to make it a little bit clearer, I'm using a paper. So let's assume here is my armhole point, then bust point, hip point, and then dress length. Okay, this is what we marked initially. So inserting the measurement of the circumference of the bust, so like we did earlier, so you mark the point for the bust, the point for the hip, which is the same thing as the one here. Okay, so we mark these 3 points and then we connect them together using a ruler. So the next measurement we are going to take is the shoulder. Pay attention because this point is a bit tricky. So my shoulder measurement over 2 is 9 inches, which is somewhere here. Then the arm length for this dress, I'm using 16 inches. This is measurement from the middle of your neck at the back to the length where you want the sleeve to end. The sleeve is 16 inches long. Okay, I'm going to add extra 1 inch for the seam allowance, making it 17. So the sleeve for this dress is 17 inches. Now, to achieve a shoulder slope, because you can't just cut shoulder straight, there has to be some form of slope down. So just come an inch down. So I'm going to measure the normal 3 by 8, but since I'm using 9 for my shoulder, so I'm going to mark 3 inch here, 3 inches here at this point, 3 inches, pay attention closely, 3 inches, and then, so this 9, this my 9-inch shoulder, we're going to come down by 1 inch at this point. So we'll mark the 1 inch here. Okay, mark the 1 inch at this point. So next up, starting from this 3-inch mark here, I'm going to join with this this 1 inch I came down here all the way through, so I can get like a diagonal line all the way through. So now we have from these 3 inches here going down to meet this 1 inch low that I did at this shoulder point, which is 9, and then just go down all the way using a straight ruler so we can get a good curve for the shoulder. Don't forget that we said that the sleeve length for this dress is this 16 plus 1 inch, which is 17 inches. So this is where it's even ending. Every other thing here will be cut off. So next, I join from this end of the sleeve here to the chest point. Not straight, maybe 1 inch inwards. So not like straight line like this. No, it's not going to look at me. So just curve it a little bit to bring like an inch or an inch and a half inside. So after we have connected this is the importance of this bust point. To connect the bust point to this chest point here we have here, we'll do that in a curving manner. So curve. If you have a curving ruler, even better. But I don't have, so. This part is a little bit complicated, but we're as good as done. The only thing left now is to cut the neckline that you want. I'm going to make my neckline 6 by 3 inches. You can make it deeper, you can make it smaller, anyhow you want it. So I'm going for 6 inches this way. This is 6. And then depth is 3 inches. So you see this is pretty easy. So you connect the neck and the curve. So all we have to do is just cut off here and cut off every other thing using this line. And we are done with cutting. How easy is that? Again, for clarity's sake, we're already done with the body parts here. So to get the shoulder slope and the neck, using this paper, because I think it might be easier to explain using this paper. So for the paper, for the neck, you just maybe go the 3 inches that we took. Let's assume the 3 inches at this point. Then my shoulder by 2 is 9. Let's assume 9 is somewhere here. Then the length of the sleeve, which we are using 16 inches. Let's mark somewhere here. Okay. Now, because we have to create a slope from this at this point where the shoulder is, shoulder point, you go 1 inch down and mark. Okay, 1 inch down. So this is starting from here, starting from this 3 inch point, 3 inches point. We are going to meet up with this 1 inch low and just go down slope all the way through, like so, to meet up with this 1 inch point here. Remember that this part is going to be cut off. This is the base. This is not part of the dress. This is this white part I have here. So we're starting basically like this to go all the way down. So now that we have this, the next to do is to connect this point, which is the sleeve of the dress, connect it to the chest point using the ruler. But if you do it straight like this, it's not going to come out nice. So you're going to come in a little bit, like 1 inch in, and just do your line like so. No, ends here, sorry. It's not going to enter here. End it here. Then to connect it to the bust points, this is where the curve comes in. So you curve like this. This is basically it. And then for the neck of the dress, we are doing 6 by 3. So let's assume 6 inches here and 3 inches here. So we curve like this. So we're done. The next is just to cut through the lines like I'm going to do on the fabric, and then we'll come back to it. Now this is what we have after I've cut out through the lines. So next up, we'll bring another fabric, fold in two, place this one that we already cut this pattern out, place on it, so this is what we have, the front, the back, already cut. So this is what I have. All I have to do now is just to stitch the two sides together, stitch together, run them through, and hem all the other edges, hem the edges, and the dress is ready. Let's hem the ends, the hands, and the neck. Now join the sides together. So we're done.